Are we good? Okay, cool. Hello, hi everybody. Hello, different kind of stream. I need an excuse to be more productive, and I thought, why not do some of my work live? Why not? That'll definitely help me, maybe. Hopefully people will bully me in the chat. That'll But yeah. No, I know this is very late in the day. Like it's 5:25 p.m. where I'm at. But I mean, fuck it. I've been pretty busy on this shit, and I intend to be even more busy. But you know what I should do? Have background music, because why do this in complete silence? I feel like doing this in complete silence would be a bit sad, even though I technically do that anyway. I don't really know anything. I guess like lo-fi shit. Lo-fi, copyright free. I'm just kidding. I don't care if it has copyright or not. Can't go wrong with a bit of lo-fi guarl. Can't go be wrong. Alright. So, I'll show y'all what is essentially going on with everything. Let me shrunk. That's a good size. Okay. So far, I have put a lot of time into Blender. So here's essentially everything so far. I put an unnecessary amount of time into sculpting everything. Well, not sculpting, just placing blocks everywhere, technically. But yeah, this is all going to be a part of the main channel video, and it's going to take quite a long time to get done. At the end of the day, it's going to take a very long time to get this done, because I need to craft areas for level 0 of the back rooms with a bunch of other stuff. Right now, I'm trying to finish up this one area with, you know, all these walls I got put in. This took me till like 5 a.m. last night. But, you know. So, on our itinerary for today is just to sculpt, put in as many walls as I can, and then eventually craft, an area for Zenith, Remodel, maybe not Icy, because Icy is just really nothing, Manila, Red, and Torment. But right now, I'm just working on Zero, just for some nice background footage. Nice Becky background footage. Can I tab myself on the grinder quick? Yep, there we go. Yep. Squeeze my ass through here. So really, I'm just trying to get, like, the claustrophobia feel going on. I feel like I'm doing it pretty well, but there is the issue of there being... Why is my camera upside down? Oh, because I went upside down. I'm dumb. There is the issue of having it too open, which, you know, I mean, images for the rooms themselves, they're usually a blend of both. Like, if I looked up, back rooms level 0, you know, it'd come up with the half open, half closed off images. So I'm just trying to get, like, a nice blend of the two, but I'm still trying to go for, like, the main claustrophobia kind of feel that it induces, right? Because the whole point is you gotta feel lost when making these areas. Crack open a Dr. Beba. Dr. Beba. But, yeah. I mean, it's pretty much the goal. I will describe everything that I need to do. Like, the biggest thing that will be the most of a challenge, like, the biggest challenge for me is, and y'all are gonna laugh, make a cat model that can move around for a couple seconds. Like an actual proper cat model, because over Where was it? Where was it? I'm trying to remember where I want to have this sequence happen. Ah, here. Okay. So I want there to be a thing, like, as, you know, the camera is wandering through here, you go back here, and down this hole, I want there to be a cat right here that, like, gets up, turns around, walks away. Or walks up and is like, you know, meow, all that shit. Because to the people who know the Backrooms, Backrooms wiki, let me, hold on, is it Wikidot? I think it's Wikidot. Is it Wikidot? No, it's not Wikidot. Wikidot's cringe. Where is it? What are you making with Blender? Level 0 of the Backrooms. Level 0. Where is the entity I want to put in here? There we go. Here it is. So, I want to put this in there, which animating a cat model is going to be extremely difficult for me, which is why I'm going to do it later. I just like the concept of there being a cat in level 0. I find it very funny, and I think like, it would be a really fun thing to do, to like put it in for like a little bit. But yeah, I'll show off, to the people who've just hopped in, I'll show off everything again. So, I mean, why not keep edit mode on, just to show everybody the progress. I have been doing a lot, for this one level. Just because I want it to emulate that feel, you know, because what the video is going to end up being is just me reading. And I want there to be, like, nice background shits going on. Because I feel like, I've been listening to a lot of stories lately online. I've been listening to a lot. And I feel like a story being portrayed is more fun when you have some kind of visual going on, you know? And I want to add things that, you know, astute Backrooms people know about, and, you know, people who are new do the whole thing. But yeah, I just need to finish up this area, move on to this hallway, and then recheck everything, and then, I'll learn how to put materials on the walls, and we'll get started making the, or putting the wallpaper, the floor, the ceiling paper on. And once that's good, we'll try and make light fixtures, and then get into lighting, because lighting is very important. I want it to be bright. Well, I mean, in the images, you can see that it's pretty bright at all times. There's, you know, fluorescent lighting. But yeah, pretty much it in terms of stuff. I will say one of the biggest issues of doing this is trying to not have the exact same pattern going through. Now, I know there's a whole thing I could have done that would have, like, automatically made shit for me. But I feel like, you know, that's kind of a weak thing to do. I mean, I should explain more of what I'm talking about. It's called geometry nodes. And I guess what geometry nodes does is it can copy, like, a material. Like, let's say if I put a cube, or, like, a pattern of cubes, like this, put it in geometry nodes, I could then duplicate it and put it in, like, different areas away from the cubes to make it more, you know. Blender's definitely difficult. It is, but I haven't lost my motivation for it. Like, I really enjoy this. This is so fun. Am I lagging? Oh, come on. I'm lagging on I'm not lagging. I'm not lagging. Look right here. I ain't lagging. Come on. Unless it's on I almost said TikTok. Unless it's on Twitch, then yeah, but that's just Twitch for you. Ooh. Yeah. What am I missing? Oh. I forgot what I was saying. I legitimately got thrown off. What else do I want to mention? Oh yeah, this is difficult, I will admit, but, I mean, this is the kind of thing I want to go to college for. So, it's like, I'm willing to learn, the bullshit and get through all of it, just so, you know, I have a good chance. I would like to make a career out of this. Shit, when I was a kid, I guess still now, I used to hop into Garry's Mod maps by myself, like blank ones, and just build shit in them. And this is a more in-depth way of doing that, and that's kind of what I enjoy about this. It's kind of what I really enjoy. Shifty, where should we put this? Right here? Yeah, sure. Nice little curve around. I won't lie, I have gotten myself lost while editing this a lot. I hope your dream comes true. It sure as shit will. It sure as shit will. And also, this is going to be completely different content from what I usually do. Because I like react content, right? I like reacting to spooky stuff, but I think we can all agree with ourselves. The pond is stale, and that sucks, but I mean, is what it is there. I mean, this place is fine. Is what it is there. There's not a whole lot of new stuff coming out, which sucks, but, you know. I mean, it was like, when I would watch a lot of the, like, FNAF VHS stuff, it followed, well, pretty much the exact same narrative. We're ghost kids! We're trapped! Help! Help me! Help! Help! And it's like, well, that's interesting after a little bit. I think what I fucked up doing while watching those was watching the best ones first. And then it was like, well, nothing can live up to this anymore. Sammy, don't tell me you don't know how to use a blender. Oh, fuck. You know, that... This is my response to the blender allegations. I do not know how to use a blender. Okay, I've unironically made that 2 open. Can I shrink this? No, I kind of like the tight squeeze, because that way it makes a wall right here, and it doesn't segment into this area. We're not supposed to get into it from, like... Wait, how do you get in here? Wait a minute. Did I make an area I don't know how to get into? Oh, no, I do. Okay. I might eventually try and make some animations eventually, but I'm not sure yet. Well, I hope you do, Void Rose, because with being creative, you gotta strike fast. Where did everything go? Okay. You gotta strike fast when it comes to creativity. Oh, okay. I got turned around. Here's a thing I'm kind of, like, trying to balance myself on in terms of, like, making this stuff. Like, as you can see with, like, you know, everyone's interpretation of what the rooms look like, they add fun stuff, like, oh, this kind of shit where it's just infinite doors. I don't know if I want to add stuff like that. Because, I mean, like, it would be nice, but I feel like the one thing I really want to do is try to keep as true as I can to what the official, like, I guess, lore dump about the area is, you know? Because what I really, like, more than anything, am trying to do is follow the images and expanding off of them basically to a T, if I can. Like... Here's a good example of one. Let me look. What was it called? It's level 1. Yeah, level 1. Everyone's familiar with level 1. The parking garage. You know? This is going to be so difficult. Because, you know, I'll have to add, you know, ceiling pipes, weird shit, like, I guess blocky industrial lighting, puddles on the floor. Like, it'll be hard, but I want it to be as close as I can possibly get it to this. And just so it adds something to, like, a reader, you know, looking in on this stuff. This will be fun. I feel like this will be fun, just to mess with the lighting and whatnot. You know? Alright. Take another sip of my drink. I feel like I'm good on this area. Alright. So, let's head over here. Now, this area. This is supposed to be just kind of a... Oh, walk on through. Oh my god, it's a big-ass hallway. I was gonna make it just a completely open area. But I think now, really thinking about it, I don't want that. In fact, I really want to select all of these. And get rid of them. So I think I know what I can do for this area. I think I could potentially just copy, like, door frames that just, I guess, lead all to the same area. Like that one picture. And have it... I'm not shortest path. Good. There we go. Okay. It is hard, but I'm willing to do it. Delete. Get rid of those fucking faces. There we go. Tap, 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 tap. I will say, the hardest thing about all of this so far, if I can, like, really put a name on it, is just, like, motivating myself to sit down and, like, continue this. Like, I'm very motivated to make this a reality as a video. But, man, it's hard to be like, oh, I gotta get up and do this. You know, sometimes you gotta just suck it up and just get over it. Now, how am I gonna do this? We are going to add... Oh, yeah, that's also an issue. This is, like, weird angle editing. I don't know how to fix the angle editing. It just seems to do that willy-nilly, so I'm gonna have to, like, manually rotate while duplicating. Which isn't bad, but, like, you know, it could be better. Magnet. Alright, well, let's make a nice, long shape. If I can. I'm not moving. I mean, hold on. Let me... So for, like, multiple doors, what kind of width does that have? I probably should have saved the image, but, you know, is what it is. Oh, where is it? That does look fun. That does look fun. I do like that kind of... Should I do a bunch of columns? I feel like columns would be kind of fun to do. Only kind of, though. What the fuck is that shit? Yeah, I'm not really seeing any, like, multi-doors, so I guess I'll... What the fuck is happening here? Well, okay. About to do it myself. Good golly. Cursor here. Let's add... cube. Up here? No. Move. Right here. There we go. Scale. There we go. Let's make it, like, decently thin. Let's make it decently thin. Not too thin, but ooh, just thin enough. Rotate that hoe. Weep. It'd be like, what, 40 degrees? Or, no? Would it be like 50? Maybe 50. No, 55. No, not there either. Well, shit. 60. 60, okay, 60 degrees, okay. Cool. So, let's shrink it down just a bit. Why is it rotating? Not really my intention, though. I see, okay. So, what if Wait, this isn't centered, is it? Well, it looks pretty centered to me. Tap. Gotta use that precision editing. That precise editing. Give me that precise movement, baby. Actually, hold on. I have a better idea. I have a little bit of a better idea. Okay, no, it does not work. It does not work. Oh, great. Oh my god. Ah, my thigh! My thigh fell off. Oh, I forgot about Twitch. Whoops. Okay. I wish I could fix this angling, but I really don't know how to do so. Oh yeah, there was one thing I was kind of debating on doing. I see in a couple interpretations of the place that there are, like, baseboards, which are, like, the little, blocks, you know, on the side of walls. I was thinking about adding those, but then again, it's like, why? I mean, it would be a nice, finer detail, but I don't know if I really want to go down that route of just, you know, fine detail, yada, yada, yada. Oh my god, wait, that's actually hold on. That's actually much better than I thought it would be. Okay. For doors, I think we kind of need to make it, like... Man, I don't know. I guess like a block. Or, of course, a block, but what kind of block is the question. I think the doors themselves could be pretty wide. Like that. And the whole thing is, it doesn't have to be, like, symmetrical. At least to me. It's like, it's all random generated, like, walls and shit, right? Once I get this done, we can... Yeah, once I get this done and maybe fine print this, hallway, maybe there too, we can, start adding materials. Which I am very excited to start adding materials. I don't know how, but, you know, I'll figure it out. That's the whole thing. That is the whole thing, basically. Figure it out. Maybe not knife, I don't want to use that. Whoa, okay, it's not at all. Let me select everything so I can move the whole thing. Okay. Let's rearrange this angle. Alright, put it... decently in the middle. Okay. I feel like if... Okay. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I have a much better idea. Let's do symmetrical columns. Because I don't think I've barely done any columns doing, this. So, I feel like it'd be fun. Dang, bro's doing better than me. Yeah, let me show off everything. So, let me hop over here. Did you self-taught? YouTube tutorials, but yes. I'd say I'm doing pretty well on everything. Send you tutorials. I'd have to remember who I watched. Fuck me, I don't really know who I watched. watch history. Dude, my watch history is probably full of, like, gay furries. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. I actually do need one of the YouTube tutorials for, materials. How's it blending? Pretty good. Pretty good, I'd say. We're going great. Oh, yeah, let me show y'all my piece de resistance. Hold up. So, this took me until 5 a.m. last night. Now, you may be thinking, what was supposed to be over here? Well, it was going to be more of this, but then I really thought, this is enough. So I just kind of, like, segmented it right here. Make a penis? Okay, I could totally make a penis. Watch this. What's up, guys? Today we're making a cock and balls. One ball. Malformed ball. One long shaft. And big mushroom cap. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. With the actual shapes. Listen, I haven't messed with circular shapes yet. I haven't messed with those. I'm too scared. But let's try and copy paste a bunch of columns. Peak fiction, exactly. I feel like the column width should be around that size. And move it. Like here. Yeah. I dare you to make Roblox characters just a square and a rectangle real. Well, here's the thing. I do intend to make a creature. I intend to make a cat. But what'll be hard about the cat is I need to, how do I put this? Oh, yeah, fucking, make that little guy move. Which making a cat move, I feel is going to be incredibly difficult. How exactly am I going to separate all of this? You only could do. Hold on. Loop cut. This is a creature feature featuring the creature. It really is, though. It really... What is this? Hold up. Why is there, like, a weird door here? Wait a minute. Like a weird little gap. David. My name is David. There is a car running out on the road. Edges, I guess? Maybe not that. Alt there. There we go. Okay, so that's how you... Welcome to the underground. Give us your balls. Alright, I do want to... how do I put this? How do I keep a separation? Or not keep a separation. What's the word? A set separation, I guess. I guess I could measure it. So, like, that's 0.66 meters away. I mean, yeah. 0.66. Or can I just custom type the meter? No? Okay. Well. No one will ever know why David wants another David. True, though. Very, very true. Very true, very factual. Also, I'm sorry for the lack of, games. Like, games everybody fuck with, because I've been so busy doing this shit. Control D? No, Shift D. There we go. Nice little space right there. Really don't want it to be that long. 6 to 7 meters! Is it me more does autistic people have the power to remember every shark species by tooth, but they don't understand sarcasm? I'm able to completely remember entire game lore and narratives, but it is impossible for me to tell if someone's angry at me or not. and that's the tea. We're not here for games, we're here for the Sammy. Lit. Like, that is probably the biggest challenge of having cringe autism, is the fact that your head is under the interpretation that everybody is mad at you for some indiscernible reason. Better yet, you overestimate every conversation to have, like, catastrophic meaning when it's just like, hey, how you doing? In your head, you'll be like, they're gonna kill me. Maybe that's just me. How much meters is that? I mean, that's pretty much the same length, but... hold on. I'll do some research. How to... there's going to be a lot of me looking up how to do shit, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time. I can remember video game lore, but I can't explain it comprehensively. I can, I just run out of breath. Because I'm, like, too excited. How to copy an object's length away from the same in Blender. Duplicate objects with equal spacing. Okay, that's what I need. That's what I need right now.
Hello everyone, and welcome.
Sorry, my phone keeps making it so the stream lags on my side, but I'll start making animations for you, Sammy. Bye. You don't have to do it for me. Do it for yourself, bud, and have fun. That's the whole key. Have fun. Alright, let me turn that music down a little bit. So who is this guy? Blender Inferno?
Back to another quick Blender.
Oh, he is quiet.
Tutorial. Today,
Girl, he
I'm gonna be
quiet.
showing you
I
how
got
you can use a
hello?
special modifier called the array modifier to duplicate your objects.
Hold on, wait. You just dropped some lore on me. What is an array modifier?
You can use a special modifier called the array modifier.
Where is that? Array modifier. Then transform?
To duplicate your objects with equal spacing in different directions.
Okay.
So I'll get straight
Tell
into
me,
it.
tell me, bud.
So I'll press Shift and then A on the keyboard, and I'll left
Okay.
click on
I don't
cube.
really need a
Then
cube,
in
but
my
thank you.
modifier properties, which
Properties.
is just a wrench icon. Make sure your cube is selected. I'll click Add Modifier, and I'll left click Array. Now,
Okay, hold on. So you're telling me the gays are coming to kill me for not being gay enough? Oh no. I don't know. What was that? Wrench modifier? Data array. Thank you. Okay. What else?
straight away you can see it's duplicated my object
Thank you.
precisely next to each other. And if I come over to this count value and
Mhm.
increase it,
Oh,
make that longer.
wait, hold up. Can I do that? Fuck no, I can't. Wait, oh shit. Oh, wait, where'd the video go? I lost it. There it is. Okay.
So for this example, I'll go up to 8. You'll see here we have a few values.
I
So
see.
now we're just going to work with the X one, but essentially this is whatever direction we're duplicating the object. So I'll change it to 1.2, so I'll just click this button twice.
Oh, mama. Okay, so it's only one cube. It's only one. Okay, so let me select all of this hoe and just completely destroy it. Bye-bye. Okay. Select all of you, please. Oh, Control L is select all. I need to remember that I can just do that. Like, there's, like, key commands, you know? Okay, what did he do again? It was like... Oh. Oh, hey, you know what? I'm stupid. Now thinking about it. I haven't selected this cube, I guess, technically. Because I guess everything here is already a cube. I believe. I think. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I love how the internet wordlessly decided that we'll put the freedom leitmotif into every single song ever. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. He did say he added a cube. Hold up. I don't know why it took me all the way back here. I guess I could just delete this. Bye-bye. What? Control L? There we go. Alright. Let's add the cube ourselves. With the cursor, I guess. My favorite thus far is Long Elevator Ride from Undertale with that literally 30 seconds of ambience. That is pretty good. Scene, view layer. Let's go back here. Huh. Boob. Damn, bro, you big as hell. Now, can I put that there? Was that 60 degrees? Yeah, 60, okay. Scale that hoe down. Maybe not like that. Yeah, put it on. Put it in the ceiling. Maybe not like super high. Sure. I mean, shit, no one's able to see the top of this stuff anyway, unless I was, like, putting the camera right there, you know? Oh. Hold on a second, my phone is... Never mind. Okay. Alright, let's shrink this hoe down. No, actually, I guess we should test, the modifier. So, array... doesn't seem to do anything, really. Real-time... modifier is render... outliner... properties... display mode... Okay, so it's only recognizing, this as, I guess, the entire cube. I think is kind of silly. What if I went live, tape the camera to the ceiling fan, just had the stream be aggressive rotation POV? You absolutely could. You absolutely could. I think people would watch it unironically. They'd probably go into the chat just to rant and rave, but they definitely would. I mean, shit, people will watch the AI SpongeBob thing. The Heat Death of the Universe, August 2066, or whatever the fuck.
And now you can see there is some equal spacing between my cubes. I'll increase that a little bit. X button, mine. Right, here we have in this mode. I'll just press.
I see. Oh, okay.
Should be like this. Mine and stuff here. Or there's a new mine. This is my count.
I wonder how he selected it though. I just need to get a camera on the ceiling fan. Yeah. Camera on the ceiling fan. Actually, hold up. I have an idea of what I want to look up. How to give a single cube a modifier rather than everything else. Why is it in all caps? See how long it takes to notice, yeah. Get this AI trash out of here. What? Assuming you've used an array modifier, in edit mode, select everything and use P by loose parts to create different cube objects. In object mode, use right click, set origin to geometry. I mean, that just seems for like that. This is probably the hardest part of Blender, is trying to figure out how specific stuff works. Is Blender an instrument? You probably could use it as an instrument. Into their own. There we go. Yeah. Here. I think. Relative offset. See how many cube size line is. Oh, what about scene collection? I should probably specify scene collection. How to only modify... Why is it in all caps? What? How modify a single cube in... What was it called again? Scene collection. On Blender. I doubt AI is going to tell me friggin' anything. 3D viewport. Locate the collection that contains the cube, expand it, click. That's not at all what I need. No, every object is oh, wait a minute. I was trying to create Prison Blender. Now an object mode. I can also select one, like for example. Edit mode, put your mouse on one of the pieces, press L and press P to separate. Okay. We'll see if that works. Is this entirely selected? L, P. Hey, here we go. Okay, now let's try to modify this cube into an array. Well, shit, that doesn't work at all. Huh. Well, fuck. Merge? No. Bit length. I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I fucked up. Me hoy. There we go. So L. Okay, maybe not that. I don't want to L everything. Linked. L. P. Selection. Oh wait, what the fuck? That thing goes on forever. All right, well. Good to know. Now let's hit that hoe with the array modifier. Nothing happens. Cool. Is it in this shit? Oh. I see. Well, it appears to be taking everything I have made and duplicating it. So it is working. It's just not doing what I want it to do. That's fair, in all honesty. Alright, I think the smart idea would just be to do this away from everything. Like, bam. Perfect. L, P. New mesh. Okay, now can I array? No, it still only does everything. Oh, because it's all... I'm a bit silly. Right here. E1. Add modifier. Array. Why does it only add the array here? I'm not trying to add the array there. I'm trying to add it here, at least. Yeah, that's weird. It keeps adding it only to the one main cube. I'd hate to do this manually, but I mean... It is what it is, right? Okay, hold on. Let's postpone that for a minute, because I'm wasting a lot of time as is on that. So let me take a look here. Crawl through here, wiggle in there, past that side one. Add a couple things here. Worm my way through here. You can worm my way in there. The singular column there. Is interesting. I fed. Okay. What type of material should I do here? Let's do tight curves. Or tight blocks, as I call them. Oh, and... There we go. And I want to also rotate that. Just so it isn't, like, the exact same pattern. Like here, yeah. Me hi. Alright, I'm cracked out of my head. Okay. Rotate this funny little guy, like, like here. Let's do 115. That's definitely not 115. Negative 115. There we go. Okay. That's better. Nice slight little curve. We'll add like, fuck, I don't know, 3 more, and then we can move. Yeah, but I felt like doing a stream like this would, I mean, not really be fun. It would just lend an insight to people on, who want to know how the project is going. Oh, my eye. There's gremlins in there. There's gremlins deep inside of my eye holes. There. And... here. There we go. Right. Control L. Like here. And then select this hoe. I will say, there is a... Why do I keep saying that? Hold on. I'm just now, like, reflecting. I say that a lot. It's like, I can just say what I want. I don't need to explain that I'm going to say something. Hello, everyone. I'm going to speak. The one level I'm going to have a lot of fun with. Well, actually, I have 2 levels that I'm gonna have a lot of fun with. There is one that is a giant ocean, and another that is, I think, a subterranean cave. And those will be the most fun, because I have, like, a clear picture on what I want for those. Mainly because the article, or the page that talks about the stuff, is very detailed. And I'm very thankful. What I'm really not gonna like is just the ones that do not offer any detail on, like, what some place looks like or whatnot. That's going to be the least fun aspect of it all. But I mean, then around at that point, I can just kind of put whatever I want into the things, because there isn't really a canon to the back rooms. There hasn't been a canon, I don't think. I mean, there's a page that lists canon, like, events and whatnot, but that's really the only thing that's constricting me. I can add whatever I want into this, which is great. I feel like we're gonna have a nice, long, open hallway, and then move into the oppressiveness here. Let me save, also. I will say this about Blender. It really doesn't like crashing. And that's actually great. I've never really used a product that for once, doesn't like to crash. Like, this shit keeps itself steady hardcore. Okay, Hi, hello. How to duplicate objects with equal spacing in Blender. God, I hate using the AI trash. Oh. Interesting. The same video guy. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. Transform game night. Nah, I ain't doing that. Sorry about that.
Hey class, this is just a really quick answer to a question that came up last night in class.
What is
the
this?
question was, is there an easy way to take this wheel, make a duplicate of
Okay,
it?
this isn't what I'm looking for. Duplicate multiple objects. Is my computer froze? Hello? Can't click on anything. What? Oh, is it because I have Blender in the background? No, the web page is fucked. Repeat duplicate. Okay. Maybe this is what I'm looking for. I might need a word thing to tell me. Shift R. Shift R? I don't think I've ever used Shift R. Interesting. We'll just make a column right here. It's an even enough angle. Right here. There we go. Okay.
My legs! My legs!
I'd say it's decently in the middle. Yeah. Okay, so Shift R. I see. It just does increments. Okay, well, I mean, increments is fine. It's not really what I'm looking for, though. Once again. Yep. To repeat action, you have to duplicate and translate as a single as an action. So duplicate. Oh my god, 2015. That's crazy. I don't know. Wait, if this is 2015, then they're talking about something completely different. I always hate that. Ooh.
What's up everybody, Dan here. Today we're gonna...
Dan here? How's everybody going? Dan here, back with the diamond minecart. Bring my boy back.
be talking about aligning objects in Blender.
That's awesome, man.
Let's
Cool
say that we
intro.
have these two cubes. This
Yes.
cube is perfectly central in our
Thanks for the love, Zolf. Thank you.
scene, while this other one, it's, let's say, here. So it's not aligned
Okay.
at all. Let's say that we want this to be aligned to the x-axis of this other cube. There are different ways to do it. One way
Yes.
is to check what's the position of this object.
Mhm.
And let's say this position is 0, 0, 0. Okay, let's copy the position of this object to the new one. 0, 0, 0. Now it's aligned.
Oh, you can just copy. You know, that might actually be easier on me. Now thinking about it. Yeah, copy. Yeah, I didn't even think about that at all. I really didn't even think I could just copy the stuff. Then I just want to duplicate that on the edges. Cool weird. Cool weird. Alright, then paste. And then have that be 0. So that... Okay. That's... well... Not exactly what I want, but, I mean... It's fine. It's nothing bad, I'd say. Yeah. Alt-D, Shift-D. And then try and do it again, maybe off this way. Paste. Just realized the lo-fi is kind of quiet. And then 0. Well, I mean, it's working. You know what I could do? I could end up just copying, like, let's say a fulfilled pattern, and then just having it go through. I may have made this hallway a bit too long for my tip. Where did I just go? Now thinking about, hold on. This T is kind of unnecessary now that I think about it. Control L. Oh, that took everything. Okay. Yeah, let me delete all of this real quick, because now that I think about it, I don't need this extra long hallway. But because now that I think about it, I don't know what I want to put here. I've already put a ton of stuff here. Alright. We're here. Shift, 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 shift. I know there's an easier way to do this, but easy ways are for suckers. Right? Alright. Alright, that should be enough. Now let's just X. Get rid of the faces. Faces are all gone. There's nothing really important here. And then we are going to delete this. Delete this. Hard way is for suckers. True, though, actually. True, true, true. But... well, I mean, there probably was another way to get all of those faces and then delete them without deleting the entire roof of everything. But I felt like I needed to be more precise there, because there have been moments where I've done that and it's ended up deleting like half the stuff, which, you know, it's fine, I can just reverse it, but at the end of the day, I'd like to keep it not too... I was about to say not too crackhead. Select, linked. And... duplicate. Oh, Shift-A, sorry. Put that guy here. Control-V. Alright, make that guy 0. And make him also 0. There we go. We're getting an even pattern. You know what? I feel like for baseboards, I should just add baseboards on the columns. Because you don't really see columns on, like, buildings without them. I feel like, you know? I could be wrong, but I feel I might be a bit correct. I don't know. 0 meters. There we go. And that can be the cutoff point. Because it is evenly distributed. Now, let's do the same for here, and then we will select all of them, and then just copy-paste it again, but rotate it. And then just do that over and over again. Maybe do it a third time in a different pattern, and then we'll just have this completely columned out. Which would be great! And I'm pretty sure I can add baseboards to all of them at once, too. Which is even better. Because doing it singly would be the hard way, and hard ways for suckers! Always remember. Linked. Okay. Shift D. So, this is on... What if I made that instead the positive? There we go. Positive meter. Okay. Then 0. And then 0. There we go. Nice. Okay. So now let's do it again with a shift duplicate. Boom. And then do the exact same thing, but turn that positive. And then 0. And then 0. Okay. That is equal spacing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Okay. Even. 7's an even number, right? I think so. I don't know. I was always bad with evens and odds. But now that we have all of that, we will try and duplicate it off the edge faces an equal distance away from everything. Oh! Then we should be balling. I know the array way could have been a lot easier, but I don't know why it wanted to duplicate absolutely everything. There'll have to be something I'll need to research off stream. I would like to get progress done. Shift, 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 Control L, and hold on a second. Before we continue, I need to look up real quick. Where was it? Entities. I'm gonna need to save a couple things just to make sure that I don't forget. There's gonna be the cat I'll be adding. Very cute, very adorable. Look at how precious. How precious. Sam.jpg. They turned my boy into a JPEG. Level 3. Where else does the cat show up? Level 3. And then level 5. Oh, you know what? This is going to be an interesting one when we get there, but I shouldn't try and stack more onto myself, because right now we're just working on 0 and everything in between of 0. But yeah, thank you, Samantha. Samantha's a lovely cat name. Oh, whoops. Okay. Cool wire. We got cool wires everywhere you look, only on Fortnite. Now, can I do the same code for here? Instead of negative, can we do positive, perhaps? What if we do 3? What about 3 positive? That just keeps taking it over there. Okay, what if negative... Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. I see. Does that touch the wall exactly? No. I mean, it doesn't have to. It just has to follow, like, a weird asymmetrical pattern. Can I rotate? I can. 180 degrees, and that makes it... Meh. Yeah. That's pretty good. Alright. And then we'll, shift it more and more to be, like, a sideways thing, so it... No! No, we can keep it at this side angle, because already... Like, it's very disorienting, which is good. I need it to be disorienting. Alright, Shift D. Same business. Ooh. 0. And, oh. Oh, okay. The X-axis, okay. So I can really space it however I want. I could have it shove into the next wall over, but... Let's make it tighter, like around 2 meters ahead. And then... I want to spin this. Oh, wow. Ooh. Hold on a minute. That would be interesting if it didn't curve. Could I do that for the spinning? No, I feel like... Here's the thing. I would do it for the spinning part, but I want this to just be a moment of openness. Because I've made sure every area here is, like, tight and claustrophobic. But I feel like there should just be one, like, brief bit where, like, let's say... Oh... But still, like, that kind of stressful feeling, like, oh... Now I don't have a place to put my back into. If something comes out, it's gonna get me, and it's gonna be over. Kind of thing. Because I don't intend to add a background monster. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I'm still, like, half debating, because on the wiki, it doesn't really say that there is, like, any creature in level 0 that you need to worry about. So that's up in the air at this point. I'm not gonna add Kane Pixels as, you know, little backrooms mold creature, because, you know, that'd just be like, you know, okay, negative, let's have this one also just be 2 meters, just 2, actually, wait. Maybe hug the wall a little bit, like 1.95. Yeah, 1.95. There we go. Z-axis, that just turns it into the ground. No, I want that to be rotated. Yeah. Yeah. No, I fucks with this. Yeah, I'm good with this. Second guessing myself for a moment, but you know what? I feel like we're going down the right path. I feel like we're definitely going where I want to be going. I don't know where the others start disappearing to. Okay, put that guy here. There we go. 3 meters? We could have him be 5 meters as a little bit of a disruptive thing. But I feel like it'd be more interesting just to have it, like... Because at the end of the day, I think we can all agree, if we look at something symmetrical, our brain tries to automatically try to find flaws in it. To make sure, no, I guess not to make sure. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. I have a hard time explaining shit. It don't really matter, though. Is that too close? Okay, it's trying to move, like, the extra cube out, so I don't want to do that. I could. Let's try it not do, edge. We do vertex? Oh. There we go. Okay, okay. Yeah. So now let's... I want to do the exact same thing I just did for this. It's gonna be symmetrical, but it's also gonna follow a pattern that I'm making up in my head, because why not? Oh my god, I just realized I didn't have my Twitch. I wasn't looking at my Twitch chat. Well, I mean, shit. Sorry, Twitch people. Okay. Control L. Okay, move. Oh, wait a minute, I added more. Oh, is it because I made duplicates? Oh, I see, okay. So, because there was like an extra duplicate in there, so now it's like, oh, you're using the duplicate, okay. What about grid? Grid seems to follow the pattern. Man, okay, now I'm kind of wishing I had this, like, you know, fully lined up symmetrical. I mean, the angle's fine, but I feel like having... Just walk through here for a minute. Squeeze. Walk through here. I think I want... Hold on. Let me try something up here. Everything's at an angle, it's fine. I don't want it to be at an angle, but angle. That's a wide boy. Travis, you mind telling me what you're doing at the Steak and Shake? Alright, that. Okay. Edge. $115. 1, 2, 3. 115. Should take off my headphones. Oh! Okay, is that symmetrical? Yeah. No, it's not. What about 120? 116. Or negative 120. 120, okay. That's the money. No, it isn't actually. Wait a minute. What about minus 125? No, that starts to curve more. What about 1... Hold on. Okay, minus 118. Hey, I think we got it. Yep, 118. That negative 118. Sorry, I got fucked up. There we go. Okay. Can I shift D alongside it? I can. This doesn't have a measurement, really? It has no measurement at all? Girl, I know there's a measurement here. Oh. Okay, for some reason, it just wants to do, like, the side angle, no matter what. I wonder why that is. Is it because of the magnetization? No. Global? Oh. Glimbal. No, not Glimbal. Okay. He doesn't really do anything with this. No, yeah, it just keeps wanting to do the side angle, which I'm not really the biggest fan of that, but I mean, you know, is what it is. About, hold on, base. Okay, I can't get symmetrical. I see. What about volume? Volume just allows me to place it anywhere, I guess. Don't want to place them completely random. Clap, hand, clap. 100. Hell yeah. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Edge perpendicular? That's what you mean by edges. Okay. I'm edging. Okay, well that makes sense then. What is center? That's what grid does. Protects. No. Edge. So that just puts it in, like, the center mod. Where was it again? Hold on, Oh shit, I might have fucked up. Where was that option at? I can't remember now. Here it is. I got median. Median does also the middle. Okay, well. Active? It's the same thing. Okay, well. Subdivide? Oh, that's subdivision. Okay. I was wondering what subdivide was. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's take a look. I really don't need to put... I'm so hooked... Not hooked. I put my headphones on so much that I'm, like, always unconsciously reaching for it. Yeah, I think I fucked up the spacing here. I may have saved after finishing this. Well, shite. Interesting. Let's take a break on that for a minute. And, investigate the other stuff I got going on. Oh, I'll need to... I forgot about this. I completely forgot about this area. It's still sideways angles, isn't it? Yep. Okay, well. Let's do here. Ooh, I don't know why it did that. Okay, okay, never mind, I'm going back to the pillars. But first, I have to piss. I will be right back. It is piss time. Oh, I'm back. Am I stream lag? Come on, am I shit lag? No. Why is my Twitch frozen? Okay, well, I guess it isn't. Alright, that's odd. Alright. I'm back. Okay. Let's figure this out. Because this isn't going the way I wanted it to. I mean... Let's try something different. I like this idea, but how I have it orchestrated right now is not what I need at the moment. So let's get this all fixed. I'd like it to be just as even as possible. I know I can get, but I can't do it with this angle. If I was already working off of a room that had an angle to it, then yeah, this would be perfect, but this area is just a straight line to the end area. Everything selected? Yes, okay, Control L. Alright, then X, delete. I didn't delete all of them. Alright, because these are duplicates. The duplicates remain forever. Alright, Control L. And then X, bye. Oh my god, how many duplicates did I make of this? Oh man, okay, I guess it's a lot more than I thought it would be. Alright. Yeah, Control L. Delete the faces! Okay, this guy is surviving. How many duplicates are in this thing? What the shit? Hold on, how much is in here? Wait, there shouldn't be any. How odd. Is there a better way to delete stuff? Hold on. All deletion methods for Blender. I see. So it's the stuff I already know. Select all. Or I mean, select linked. Now please, delete. Well, I got rid of one. Somewhat. I will keep deleting. I will. Linked. X. Faces. How many of these did I put here? There's no way I put this many. What are you making? Oh. I am making level 0 of the back rooms, essentially. So far, it's going great. I'm just trying to finish this one hallway, or, sorry, that one hallway. And then a little bit of this entrance, and then I'm going to be adding materials. Which I don't know how to do, so I will be watching a tutorial about that. But that'll be, like, the most fun part, is, you know, adding the materials. I'm trying to get even columns to go, like, straight through this. I feel like that's a fun little thing, but I added too many duplicates of this. So now I'm trapped in deleting purgatory. I may just have to do this. There's a lot of ways to add a VHS effect. If I recall, there's also a GeoNode template somewhere. Yeah, the big thing, once we're finished, is making a camera that, you know, is acting like a person is holding it, i.e. me, for example. So, the whole process of this is going to be, you know, me VFXing myself into the background. Kind of like a green screen, but better. And then having a nice staticky VHS camera. Not too staticky, not too VHS-y, just so people have something to look at while I'm reading, but the documents based on, like, the various rooms. And the background's just gonna have the camera moving through everything. Do I have an iOS? I do not know what that is. Apple phone? Oh, no. Samsung. I got that Sammer Summer. I got a broken Apple phone that barely works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Okay. I saw an app on Apple Store where you can use your phone's movement for the camera. I did see that too. There's also the Instapro 360 camera that should also do the exact same thing, which I intend to get. So far, I have, just, like, one good camera for, on the floor. For it, like, let me find it. The, Action 5 Pro camera. 4K quality. This is essentially what I'll be using for, like, I mean, a lot of the recordings. But, you know, if I have to buy a 360 camera, I got the money. It'll suck having to put it on the camera, but hey, I want to make a college. I want to make a college. No, I want to go to college to learn this shit. So I'm willing to pay whatever money I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's crazy. There's 8. Oh, sweet. Respect the hustle. Mm-hmm. We are going to be balling, hopefully. Link. And then please delete. Alright, this will be a pretty slow process, but guaranteed, when I get this done, I will be very happy. Link. Now, Chaos, essentially, what my plan is for this, video is to span it into a series, because on the Backrooms wiki, there are around, I'd say 606 readable articles about levels, and around, I think, 200 entities. I would like to make an entire video series talking about all of them, while also making custom stuff in Blender to give for... How do I put this? So you could see more of the level, essentially, instead of just a single picture. Try to build it one-to-one scale, kind of thing. Which, that is definitely going to be harder than everything, basically. But I think it'll be absolutely worth it in the long run. Because, why not? I don't really see anybody do that. Mainly because I haven't been looking, but, you know. 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is only the start of... Because this is just level 0. I'll need to make... Oh. I haven't done any scenery in Blender so far. I did my first donut and now working on a Red Bull can ad. Oh, fuck yeah. Good shit. Red Bull. That shit gives you wings. I've never had a Red Bull. I think if I had a Red Bull, my heart would just give out from all the excessive Dr. Pepper drinking. You know what I want to recreate so badly? What do you want to recreate so badly, Chaos? It looks insane, but the lectures are long as fuck. Tell me all about it. Faces. God, how do they make so many duplicates? Linked. Well. I don't know how much closer we are. Control L. X. Faces. Hey! 3 asterisks. You want to make 3 asterisks? Hell yeah. Okay, I thought someone was gonna come in and kill me. Well, Chaos, you said, you know what I want to... Oh, can't see link. Yeah, no, I don't allow links. I did allow links at one point. Bot spam like crazy. But you can just tell me. I'm stuttering like a goblin. You can just tell me. It's a Skillshare lesson. Aww. Me win Skillshare? I was gonna use Skillshare at one point. Blender 3D, create a realistic sci-fi movie scene. Oh, a sci-fi movie scene. Okay. That could be pretty cool. And that actually would be pretty cool. There we go. Okay, finally. Now this is completely open. Okay, now... Try this again. Okay. Some guy standing up from a chair, cables attached to his head. Oh, like, the electric state? Kinda like that shit. Yeah, I get what you're saying. All the wires and shit. Oh, Soma. Okay, let's... Why is it always at an angle like this? Can I just have it not at an angle? Why is that? You know what? Let me look that up, actually, because I'm curious. How to change the add cube angle in Blender. Well, okay, you know, I'll need that. how to bend a cube, because that will be for the baseboards. That'll be for the baseboards. Let me favorite that. It's not really what I want. I guess toggle snapping. Maybe that's it? No, not snapping. Add cube? Alt. Is that an Alt or Shift? Alt. Shift. Well, hey, now I know how to make an actual pillar. Nice. There we go. That's a pretty thick pillar. That's a thick one. We love thick pillars. Pause on that. And then rewind it. Alright. Whoa! Play around with the align settings. Align settings. Yeah. Go to add cube, align, bottom left. Add cube. It appeared a second ago. I might have missed it. Let me just add a cube. Oh, here we go. Okay. View? 3D cursor. That's how to make a ramp. Okay, that'll be great for level 1. That's good. Generate UVs? No. Eyes? Oh! Angle. Angle. Up and down. Rotation. I don't know. Because here's the thing. Right here, it likes to make it at an angle. But if I go over to, let's say, here... yeah, let's say right here. If I go here, it'll just be... Okay, that's a bad example. Okay, where else did... Is there other areas where it'd be, like... normal? Here? Maybe I'm tweaking. No, see, yeah, here. For, like, around here, it'll be, like, an even pattern. It won't be at an angle like it is in the other areas. I don't really know how to fix that. You would think it'd be like, oh, swap these, but no, it just kind of does that. I mean, center that. I bet it's an easy fix. I'm just not exactly sure what the fix could be. Orientation? It could be orientation. It's set to the surface. Orientation. What default? It still keeps it at an angle on default. And then it just lets me, I guess, expand from there. How odd. Hold on, wait, surface? Cursor plane? No. Cursor view. No. What about default? No. Auto axis? No. Maybe this? No. I don't know. Pin scene? No. How odd. How odd. How utterly odd. Well, let's just select all of this. Control L. Rotate that guy. I want him to be even. 4. Damn! Why does it turn around that much? Let's try minus 450. No, that's a weird angle. What about minus 495? Close. Minus 480. Is that good? Well, actually, you know what's weird? When adding a cube, I can keep the angle the same like this. Or it's not angled, but it's not the same on the ceiling. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just make it from the wall and then expand it? Okay, maybe I need to make that a bit smaller. Like here. There we go. That's like a proper column, I'd say. Not really that wide, and then just move it along. I space it. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. It wants to align in this kind of way where it's at an angle. That's not really what I want. Whoa. Let increment. Not sure why it wants to do that. That's strange. Utterly weird. Oh, utterly weird. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. But is there a curve here? There is a curve here. Why is that? That is so strange. I've never seen that happen before. It's because of this? It was because of this. Okay, proportional editing. Causing the floor to be kooky. Alright, there we go. Now that we have that there, we can just hit them with the edge, duplicate, and then keep proportional spacing like here. So that's 0.588. Can I copy all the numbers? I doubt it. I mean, I want it to be spaced out so I could realistically, like, squeeze through. Let me think. Maybe... Let's try 2. 2. And 2? No. Okay. I'm okay with that spacing. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Well, hold on. There you go. Okay, I'm better with that. Yeah, because then you can just squeeze, kind of like shoulder to shoulder kind of vibe, you know? Oh, I can just squeeze on through. You know? Okay, so that number is that. I'm honestly going to take a picture of that and then just save the number. I know typing it out is going to be a bit of a hassle, but hassle's a hassle. Whoa! Also, to everyone on YouTube, if you don't like the YouTube streaming layout, join the Twitch. Link in the description below. And also the Discord below, too, if you want to get notified of every stream and video. I stream every weekend, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. What the hell was that? I saw a wizard. So that's 0.2. 9, 2, 7, 6. Boom. This one is 0.1. 5, 8. 5, 2. Nice. And then... Where the hell was that going? And then minus 2. I see. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. Mirror editing? Because what I want to do is just have... Oh! I have a better idea. Hold on. See, what I could do is if I can get, like, let's say 4 of these completely symmetrical with each other in terms of spacing, then I can just copy and paste it all down this row, duplicate that entire row, move it over here, and then duplicate these 2 rows, and then move it over here, and then we're good. That is the much easier way to do this, now that I think about it. Now, we must get measurements down, which we can do via here. 0.9... Let me take a picture. Let me take a picture. Let me take a pic. Let me take a pic. Let me take a pic with my dick. Alright. So now, you're going to move you in a very sexy way, potentially. I don't know. What? So I wonder if that would be here. So like 0.9 2168. No. Maybe on the not the z-axis, zy. I do not know. I do not know. Oh yeah, I guess I should say, chat, this video I have planned is going to take a long time. Probably not, like, super long, maybe a month or 2. So, I'll try to make some stuff in between the wait, but around that time, you know, I'll have a job. So, uploads will be a lot slower, but hey, y'all have had to deal with my slow uploads for a long time. You know, I gotta get my life together. I gotta get my cringe little life together. And you know what? I feel y'all are okay with that. If not, pickle my pickle. Don't do that, actually. What if I just copy the meter on all of them? Copy. Paste. Well. How interesting. Okay. Ow! I have a better idea. And better idea, I mean silly idea. So we're going to select both of these, Control L, then duplicate on both. And I want to get the vertex. I'm okay with that. I mean, yeah. I don't see an issue with this, personally. I wonder, can I split with, like, loop cut down the middle, by chance? Saw it for a split second. I can. Well. Let's split. Control Z. Control Z. do this here. Here. And then, instead of doing that, we can mark this, and then mark this. So now I have that open spacing. It'll be easier to copy everything. Now let's select these and then move them on the opposite sides and see what that does. And if it's like an even distance away from one another, then I think we'll be good. I think we would be good in terms of everything. Oh, whoops. Select. Control L. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe Control L this. And then Alt D. Oh, right. Edges. Now let's try vertex it. Alt D. Alright. I think. Yeah. This is... I can't speak English sometimes. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like, my brain is like over processing this stuff. So they expect me to not be as direct with the camera, but I'm doing my best. I am doing my best. Alright. So now, select with the Control L, and then have that be on the edge. Alt D. On this side. Oh, there's a whole thing here. I guess because I duplicated it before. Yeah, that would make sense. Control L. And then delete that. Cool beans. Select. Control L. Vertex. D. Alright, how's that look? I like that. I like that. Symmetrical pattern. 2 inner, I guess 2 outer, and also 2 inner. I like that. Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay. Control L. That's not at all what I tried to do. You know what? Let's save. And then now let's do Alt D. Maybe not that. Edges? Alt D. How far do I want to make it? That's a bit too small. I feel like that's right. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Let me save the proportions. I don't know if me taking a photo of the proportions really does anything since it moves at a strange angle. You know what we could try? Mirror editing and proportional edit. Proportional editing made it thicker. Really want to make it thick. Normal? No. Galimbal. Is Galimbal the route here? Alt D. No? Not really. don't know what that is, wait. Oh, okay, so I do need this on, okay. Rotation increment? Align rotation to target. Right. Let's try Alt D, or I guess Control D, Shift D, sorry. I don't know why I'm apologizing. 0.23, 0.21. Okay. Minus 0.12, 466. Then 0. Well, not exactly my intended goal. Mode? Would mode help? No. No, it doesn't seem like it. 1. Oh. You know, I have this idea that maybe the reason it's like this is because I messed with something while putting all the cubes down. And I'm really hoping that's not the case as to why everything's messing up. Because if that is the issue, then I would have to redo basically everything that I've done so far. Which is not something I really want to do. I'm hoping that that's not the issue at all. Well, that just seems to levitate off into the distance. No, it just seems to levitate, really. Cursor? Down. And then, like, up. Parent? No. That don't seem to be it either. Okay, so. What a shame, what a shame. What do I do? What do you do? Well, I'm out of ideas, so let's look it up. Whoa, I am mistyping like crazy. Alright. You know, we could try the array thing again, even though the array thing didn't really seem to work. Do I have that in here anywhere? Yeah.
Properties, which is just this wrench icon. Make sure your cube is selected. I'll click Add Modifier, and I'll left-click Array. Now, straight away you can see it's duplicated my object precisely next to each other. And if I come over to this count value, I can increase it, and I'll make that longer. So for this example, I'll go up to 8. You'll see here we have a few values. For now, we're just going to work with the X one, but essentially this is whatever direction we're duplicating the object. So I'll change it to 1.2, so I'll just click this button twice, and now you can see there is some equal space.
Yeah. I weirdly doubt it's gonna work, because last time I tried, it messed up. So let's do generate array. The count goes up really high, doesn't do anything. What it does do is nothing. Oh no, yeah, you see what it does? It makes an entire copy of the place I have built and just moves it along, which is not something I want to happen, really. Bit length. Nope, not fit length. Fit curve? Wait. Could this be it? Could this be what I'm looking for? Nope. Object offset? Nope, doesn't really seem to be it. Okay, well, that sucks. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. Separate edit selection with P and apply the modifier to the separated target object. Alright, let's try it. Thank you, Lucas. Let's hope this works. Okay. Select. Like. P. Alright. Now, add the modifier array to it. Fix count 2. Let's see. Nope. See, it still copies, the entire map. And, just decides to take it with it. That really sucks. Damn, I really could just make it double, huh? Interesting. On cage. I lost my track of thought. Let me get rid of it real quick. There we go. Okay, so I have it selected right here. Add modifier, array. What if I do on cage? Nope, it's still the entire, building again. Okay. That is so strange. Use modifier using render, real-time, edit mode. The lighter background color of the icon is highlighting what you've selected, not to... my brain. The lighter background color of the icon is highlighting what you've selected, not the orange text. I think, not to be rude. I mean, you're not being rude. The help is very, very appreciated. Like, extremely appreciated. Believe me, I need it. So I've clicked on it. Oh. See, yeah, it keeps adding the modifier up here. Which is, you know, the entire base. Alright, I select cube. Add modifier, array. And it just does it again up here. Click the icon. Not the title. I see. Icon. Modifier. Array. Shit. hold on. Click. Maybe not right click. Yeah, I don't know. The bar is still here, indicating that I've clicked on this, but I continuously click on this. Oh, right, I forgot you have to tab out into object mode and back. Oh, really? Object mode. Back. I love when things come together. Oh, I love it when it comes together now. Woo! Thanks, Lucas. I appreciate it. That's a good man right there. That's a good man. Modifiers don't work in edit mode. I see. But now we have to deal with the issue of making it not go to the side. Because I want it to just be a straight line down this path, but it seems that Blender is convinced that I need to be going side to side. I'm not the biggest fan of... I've looked everywhere and I can't find a way to fix that. It's not object merge. Constant offset? No, it still goes on an angle. Relative offset? No. There's a man in my mirror. He's looking at me. Yeah, I don't want it to go at an angle. Though that is nice. I can definitely use that for a point in time, but not for here. If I can just get it to follow a straight line, we got this. Wait a minute. What about 0.3? What about 0.03? No. On. Oh, I think we got it. No, it's just offset a little bit. Why is that? Yeah, it's offset a little bit. What about negative 0.35? No, that may have more. Okay, so let's do 20. 22. 23. Hold on, we're getting there. 27. We're getting there. Give me that 29. Alright, last one. 8. I think we did it. I think we're balling. Nope. Nope, not at all. Nope. There's still that little space it's separated from. Man! What the fuck? Alright. Figure this shit out. $28. What about another number? Just add another number into the equation. Make that bitch 16. No? 56. 77. 80. 80. Is this money? So close. What about... Okay, I already did that. 79. No, that took it further away. 84. 85. Oh, is this it? No, it's still on the bar. 86? No, it's moving either way. Okay, so lower. 84. I think that's it. Perfection. Have we hit perfection? I think we have. Houston, we have liftoff. What's that number again? I'm taking a lot of photos of everything, but shit, I'm gonna need it. Boom. Okay. I'll remember that number modifier. So, good stuff, good stuff. Now, let's hope it continues to do it. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Send that bitch to the stratosphere. Oh, let's go. Nice. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Finally. Finally. Okay, so I just needed the precise measurement. That wasn't too bad. There's probably a better way to do it, but I do not know a better way. So we'll stop it right here, just for, I guess, this little opening. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But yeah, I appreciate the help, Lucas. I really needed that. Thank you, man. Big ups. Big ups. W's for Lucas. Alright, yeah, let's leave it open like that, just so there's this area to be like, oh my lord. Okay. Save. Now here's the thing. Am I able to loop cut all of these? Probably if I select them. Huh? I see. Okay, now if I select this. Okay, so I can't select these, so I'm not going to be able to add baseboards to them. I mean, shoot, that's fine. That's alright. That's okay with me. I don't really need baseball. I mean, we could just look up and see, you know? Common theme does seem to be putting baseboards on pillars. So, I mean, shit, we should just do it, you know? Like, fuck. We should just do it. How to align, distribute? I don't really need that right now. Alright, let me go. Do I want to grab a snack? Do I want a snack? Do I have anything to snack on? Oh, I do. Oh! But hell yeah, we did this, which is pretty nice. There's a man in the mirror. I got popcorn in a bag. Well, hell yeah. Good stuff. Good. So I can't mess with them, which is kind of unfortunate. Control L. You know what I could do? I could add the baseboards now, and then begin to duplicate everything. Work. Yeah. That could work. Alright. Let's... I mean, I'll save this. Just in case. But I will delete the modifier. Okay. But now I know how to do it. Which is amazing. I'm so glad. Would be a good one, like... 95? Or minus 95? What? I see. And it disappears. Why? Move. Yeah. Yeah, why not? I mean, that's a fairly decent height, I'd say. I think I did have a thing somewhere. Where was it? How odd. I think I had it in my bookmark, something that was like the ideal baseboard space.
Down here, and I'm not going to select these for right now. I'm going to select this face, this.
Sir, you're going to need to tell me the information.
Add X on the axis here, and then going back to loop cut and hovering around until I get a line down the middle horizontally of my structure. Now I'm going to do the same thing, left click and hold, bring this division all the way down to around foot height. So for me, this is a good width, and you can check once you've done it. I'm going to release, and it's there, and it has divided the whole structure along that horizontal line. I'm going to go back to my camera, shift tilde, and then tab to go back to gravity, and I can now explore my backrooms area already with my mouse. And it looks like that this is a pretty good height. These are called baseboards.
All right. Cool. I like that height because I feel like a column would have not like the biggest kind of baseboard, because you know it's a column. You don't need it to. It's not like a marble column where it's like super huge. Level 0. I do want to see what other people do for columns. That's just a very blurry photo. I mean, I don't expect them to be like the highest quality image. I do kind of like that. I mean, yeah, I don't really see anything wrong with something like that. I feel like that could be a great thing for the pillars. Just white top, white bottom, same exact height. Height? Or something more subdued like this. You know what? I think subdued is the way to go. I think subdued. I like that. Okay, now 0.952. What about positive 0.92? Alright, there we go. Now we have duplicates of each other, even though it looks... Could that just be my eyes? No. I think that works. I think that works perfectly. Alright, now... You just gotta figure out how to do the baseboard mechanic. On. There we go. Okay. So I had the number wrong. Okay, but now it's a much more even assortment. Cool. Now let's continue watching this guy's vid. Wherever it went, I forgot. Was it this?
And it has divided the whole.
Okay, so how
structure
do
along
baseboards
that
work?
Horizontal line.
Exactly,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go back to my camera, for my pretty good height.
Or how
These
you
are
make
called
it, I guess.
baseboards. What these will be are called baseboards. They're basically these things at the bottom of the wall.
I think I know what a baseboard is, buddy.
Like the back rooms. I'm gonna left click to get out of this mouse camera view and click the camera icon to get out of that. And now I'm gonna zoom in to where I'm working on these so that I can start extruding each of these faces. It's a very similar process. I'm going to use the select tool and face select like we did before with 3 on the keyboard, or up here clicking this button. And I'm going to individually select all of these little squares down here that go in one direction. So let's say I want to do all of them along the Y axis. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm not going to select these for right now. I'm going to select this face, because they're all going in the same direction. This one, shift click to select multiple, and this one. Go back this way, see if we have any others, and you can use these tools as you're going. So this axis system, if you hold and drag,
the axis system kind of sucks, I won't lie.
This zooms in and out, this little magnifying glass tool, this hand moves around your view. So I'm going to keep going along the ones on the same side that are going along the same axis. And this just makes things easier, but you can do these individually if you'd like.
Brother, get to it.
Make sure to select all of those. Okay,
I don't mean to be that guy, but come on.
All of the ones on this side that are moving in this direction are selected. Now I'm going to go back here and extrude with E this one face, and now it's extruding all of them. You can see the one back there is extruding as well. I'm going to extrude it just enough that it sticks a little out. It doesn't have to be too far at all. Subtlety is often something you want to shoot for in this case. Once I've extruded to the right level, which I'd say is right about there, I'm going to click. And now I'm going to go over here to the material properties window. I'm going to make a new material, name this one walls.
Wall.
And now add a second material using this plus button on the right here. New baseboard. And with these still selected, you want to keep these selected, I'm going to click assign. And I'm actually going to change the base color of this baseboard to a nice, let's say, brown color. When I go into the viewport shading window, you can see that these ones that I had selected are now a different color from the
I might go for a white
walls. That's pretty
coloring.
nice. I'm now going to repeat this process a few more times for the other baseboards. So now I'm going to go this way. So basically,
let's stop snacking.
X-axis, so that I can kind of build off of what I've done already. And I'm actually want to keep you click. And now I'm going to go to the
He went
extrude
to
base. Just
he
off
extruded
and
that.
stay is right about there. I'm going to click, and now I'm going to go over.
Okay, then he went to the material. Okay. So, extrusion time, baby. And 0.952. Well, let me take a photo of that so I can remember that number. And then we will proceed to duplicate everything. Actually, why not just apply it to the others right now? I am burning up. Probably because I'm wearing a long sleeve sweater. Like an idiot. Negative 0.952. Right, another. There we go. Okay, and then once again, minus 0.952. Perfect. And then all the way up here, 0.952. Ta-da! Yay! Cool beans. Cool. Oh my god. Oh, my bones. Alright. File save. Alright, let's... What? Oh. Why can't I select that? There we go. Shift. Okay, this may be a bit harder than I thought it would be. That's fine. The entire wall. God damn it. There we go. Okay, now Control L. Alright, we'll have to do it manually. That's fine. Come on. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a process, ain't it? This is going to be a bit of a process. Why does it keep selecting that? I'm trying to select the top, motherfucker. No. No. There we go. Let's try not to fuck this up. Yep. Cool. Nice. Uh-huh. There we go. Money shot. No. You will click on that. You will click on the single baseboard, you son of a bitch. There we go. Why is it so staticky? What the fuck is going on here? Oh shit, Damn it. What is going on here? I'm so confused. Well, let me... I saved. Let me back out and hop back into it, because I am curious as to why it's so wibbly wobbly. I guess it will never be answered. What a shame. What the fuck? I'm so confused why it wants to keep hitting that. Like the top one, when I'm supposed to be clicking on like the bottom like half. Like there's a reason there's an extrusion here. Like what? Is there not a proper loop cut here, even though there should be? Alright. I think I am going to end stream. Just because this is getting a bit wacky, and, you know, I didn't really get to do the materials today, which is unfortunate, but, I mean, hey, work is work. But thankfully, I learned a couple of new things. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all got some cool insight as to what I'm doing. And yeah, I'll see you all next weekend with... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do next weekend. I'll figure it out. Bye, everyone. Bye.